And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots.
Makes the score Patriots 7, Raiders nothing.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Kyle Duggar.
Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
From the 31, Carr being chased out left. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he's going to take this down close to the 1st as he's brought down at the Patriots 32. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
1-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Carr to throw on 3rd and 1. Fine work by the Patriot D there, and it's 4th down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
They go with Jacobs. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
Chase Winovich.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks.
Las Vegas, 1st down.
Carr now on 1st down. Looking for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. In trouble, the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And this will be gathered up in the end zone. And that's a defensive touchdown.
I'm glad we were paying attention during the rules seminar because we learned the only time you can't advance a fumble like that is in the last 2 minutes of either half.
Right. Other than that, if that ball's out, whether forward or backwards, it's live and free for anybody.
No doubt about it. When you say free, that means he's got free reign to pick it up and go. And that's exactly what happened there. Took it in for a touchdown.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the deep.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. Defensively that time they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
43-yard line.
Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
It's third down and 12.
Shotgun now for Carr. Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
He'll buy some time right. That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. And finally, he's taken down at the 18.
That's good.
Big play there for New England. 51 yards.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Jonnu Smith, the tight end, is intended receiver, and it's third down. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
The Raider defense strong on that one in coverage, and now it's fourth.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
Here's Nick Folk now on for the field goal. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Raiders take over first and 10.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Carr. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Jacobs. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First down, Las Vegas.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports.
Patriots 10, Raiders 7.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Running is Jacobs. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 8.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Darren Waller, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front. Carlson now to add the extra point. And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Raiders 14, Patriots 10.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And this carries into the end zone. And he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Flag down. This could set him back. So the hold on special teams backs him up all the way inside the 15 to start. They go play action here on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. And they can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 18, and they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line. Now after the INT, it's Carr. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Patriots' 10-yard line.
Here's Jacobs, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher, 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Carr. That's complete, right around the 8. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on down. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Open man is Bourne. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Henrik Bourne. It's a gain of 9.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
1st and 10 at the
from the midfield stripe. They'll look to throw. Under a heavy rush, rush, and down he goes. The second-year man, Max Crosby, the one who brought him down. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
17.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone.
They're going to try and throw. And it's complete. Henry. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
17 yards on.
And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
49, guys. Mike, 49. Record.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. The open man is Smith. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
15-yard line.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry in the final seconds of the first half. And the Patriots have retaken the lead. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead.
Makes the score Patriots 17, Raiders 14.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach, because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. To throw again on second down. Carr, he'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
But you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those. But the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Carr going to try and throw on third down. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it will still bring up a fourth down.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll try and run the option. Space to maneuver at the 40. And all the way down to the 41-yard line. And on 4th and short, they snag a gain of over 30. That's sort of a prime example, is it not, of selling out defensively on 4th and short?
It certainly is, because what you're doing defensively is saying you're going to stop them right there at the line of scrimmage or make a play on the other side of the line of scrimmage. Instead, they get just enough of a hole chopped, and you're thin on the 2nd and 3rd levels, then you become a chaser instead of a tackler.
First down, Raiders.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
50 seconds, come on. 50 seconds, come on.
Into the red zone, it's Carr. This will be caught just inside the 10. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Call that a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Well, plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on...
And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. And hindsight 2020, I think they probably should have gone for the field goal, right?
The 3 points would look really good right now, but I think what we just saw there, analytics really starting to creep into the game, because more and more teams are saying the more you go for it, the better your odds of getting it, the better your odds of scoring 6 points instead of 3. They took a chance there. It just didn't pay off.
Yeah, right here, the anti-analytics guys go thumbs up.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Nelson Aguilar with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the forced fumble defensively leads to 6 points for the Patriots. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 24. He'll set up to throw from the gun. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 35. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
First down.
Operating from the gun. Carr eluding the pressure right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Kenyon Drake, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
They start to drive with White. Now White lost the football, and the Raiders pick it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Got the connection here to Bourne. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Patriots.
16 yards, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
1st down, here's White. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Foxborough. We get set for the 4th quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
I'm here all day. Check, 55 to mine. Check.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the 1st. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
2nd and 2 at the 17-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. And they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation, allows him to get home.
On 3rd and long, it's Carr. And he can't get away. Carr is going to go down, and that is a safety. Now, the 2 points, that's not totally critical at this point. Still a 1-score game, but they do have to give away the football with no guarantees they're going to get it back.
Yeah, or at least if they get it back, will they have any time to do anything with it? So they've got to send their defense out there and say, guys, we got to have it right now. Save some time for us.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Corey Littleton Gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
49, guys. Mike, 49. Crunch time, defense.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
A very important extra point there, up and good, and they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17.
At their own 17-yard
line. The Pats at the line ready to go. And they have to try and move past that pick 6 because now they're dealing with a 4th quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. Forced out to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And he'll be out right at the 35. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England 1st down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll run on 1st down. It's White. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Now White, and he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 46-yard line.
So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A gain of 13, it's a 1st down. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
For a Patriot.
It's a big play there for the Patriots. 41 yards.
1-yard line.
And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Okay, just like that. Just like that.
They keep it on the ground. White again. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. They'll run. This is White. They push forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to take the lead here in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro Stephon Gilmore. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They run the counter. White. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line.
Back at the 19.
Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. The Patriots in the victory formation as they'll take the knee. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. He talked about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So for New England, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, they'll fall to 1-2. And they will get a home date next week as they will take on the Buffalo Bills. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
tonight.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
First down, Jets.
On first down, Carr. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
Complete.
Curtis Samuel, 50. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
The tackle made.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up.
How you like it now? The way in. Touchdown, New York.
Touchdown.
Curtis Samuel. We drop you in now to first quarter action as the offense begins this drive. They run the counter now on first down. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 15-yard.
Now Carr. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. 12 yards there and a first down.
And the Jets first down.
To throw his Carr. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
New York.
As they run the counter play. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 40.
On 2nd and 12, Carr. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Samuel. A gain of 19 yards. First down.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Score Jets 14. Steelers nothing.
They run the counter now on first down. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 12-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Carr going to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Touchdown, New York.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. A handoff as they run the counter play. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. Second and 9 now from the 21.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
The ball carried by...
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with a bandit.
And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Carr completes it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
First down, Jets.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Make it 4 touchdown passes now. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete, and he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And the Jets first down.
Carr. That is caught inside the 5. And the Jets are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. Carr now on 3rd and goal. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jet. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. Throwing on 1st down is Carr. Dancing to his left. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
First down, New York.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. Now Carr on the bootleg. His pass caught at the 4. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Touchdown.
A great play. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Well, normally you see three tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or two towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16, and another first down. Now Carr, rolling to his right. He'll run it. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And this is caught at the 8. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
First and goal.
Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Now Carr, escaping the pressure right. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets.
Complete to number 4.
Late stages of the game here in the fourth quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. They run the counter now on first down. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
And a give this time to the tailback. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
33.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
A gain of 7.
They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. Here's Carr to throw. Buying time to his left. There goes a deep ball, end zone, and nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go, ball on the 43. Throwing again, Carr taking a shot for Samuel. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in, touchdown, New York. Curtis Samuel with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. Back near his goal line. Here's Carr. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. That one goes for 24 yards.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 39 yards there, a big one. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. The Jets on 3rd down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This is 3rd and 4. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And that play goes nowhere. He's met behind the line, and a penalty flag may add insult to injury. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. Now after the INT, it's Carr. Steps away to his left. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Off the bootleg. Carr. They'll roll him out right. This is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. And a nice gain of 21 yards. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Offensively, another big chunk of yardage, Charles, but defensively, they had all this talk about trying to limit explosive plays. They have not been able to do that.
They discussed it all week, but they haven't been able to execute it at all. Haven't been able to find a way to slow down this offense. They're seeking answers and not coming up with any.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll try to run this one in, and he will get into the end zone. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing,